Hi there Poke fans, I'm your humble host Joseph fan and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. Today we take on the second challenge. I think we are going to take on the Dark Trainer. We are more or less well suited for this specific battle. It takes us quite a while to get to the top. Each time I forget that I am able to walk, so that's why it took me a second to walk forward. Because that little part where we're going up that ramp over there, you can't do anything, you can't press backwards or forwards. The game is in the control of the game. And as I was suspecting, this is a Dark type trainer. Okay, I think Wild Charge will do well for this specific turn. Didn't do as much damage as I was hoping, but I do regain some HP from my item. Okay, Wild Charge auto. Okay, I missed. Bloody well. Come on. Hit the guy already. Come on. What the hell is that critical hit for? How the hell did I miss 3 times? Come on already. Hit him now. Come on. Okay, I'm going to go for a crunch myself. That bloody did nothing. I did get the defense drop, but what good does that do me? Okay, at last it bloody well hits. That was a sloppy battle. It's all because bloody Electros tries to faint in this bloody match. Okay, Lantern is basically my best option for this battle because he has a signal beam. Jolteon might also be quite well suited for this match. On the other hand, I can just use Surf against the Crocodile because he's a ground type. Assuming I bloody survive. For crying out loud, why does that do so much damage? I'm a bloody water type, for crying out loud. Now let's see if we can do anything from this point onwards. Okay, Bisharp is next. Fluffy will do pretty well over there because he has a fighting type attack. And fighting will do quite well against a steel and a dark type due to the 4 times weakness. And that did as I expected it to do. Liepard is next. Now, if Lantern didn't try and faint on that previous battle, maybe he would have been perfect to fight Liepard. But as it is, I'm forced to go for Jolteon. And at least I do have a signal beam on this game, on this Pokemon. It's one of bloody faint, or what do you call it? I didn't faint, I flinched. At least I outspeed on the second battle. Bloody flinching strategy. It's a pity it's not part of the code that you can train a Pokemon not to flinch. At least I didn't have anyone that fainted. But I still have to use some full potions. Well, hyper potions at least. Do I have a potion that does a bit less in the healing department? Well, I can... Okay, this is going to be a difficult match because this is the fighting Elite Four member, if I remember correctly. Well, no, I'm wrong. I am definitely wrong. This is the Psychic Elite Four member. So this, it could still be bloody difficult, but it's more likely to not be so bad. But then again, that's what I thought against the Dark type, against which I had some advantages. I still have some advantages here as well, but no clear advantages. So it might still be quite difficult. All I know is that the fighting gym is going to be really, really difficult. Not the fighting gym, the fighting Elite Four member. And of course I'm going to go with a crunch because that is my most effective attack against Psychic type Pokemon. And it took out that jellyfish with a single attack. That amoeba. Sigilyph is next. Finally I get to use Oricorio. And that's only because Sigilyph is also a flying type. So Volt Switch ought to do quite well. But I'm going for a Pursuit. Because I don't want to use a Volt Switch immediately. Now if I survive this, which I don't, I might have been able to actually do a Volt Switch and accomplish something. That flying type is not the best Pokemon I could have chosen. Maybe I should have gone with Zapdos as my flying type. Granted, I used the incorrect attack. If I did a Volt Switch, I would have probably survived that. Okay, like always, Jolteon gets to have a turn as well. And I'm again going to go with a... Why did I go with a Thunderbolt? I should have gone with a Ghost type attack. Okay, special attack and defense rose. Shadow Ball, go for it. And that didn't actually do all that much damage. Why didn't it do all that much damage? Come on. Oh, for crying out loud. Now she goes for a bloody full restore. I do get to have 2 attacks now, and I'm hoping that that special defense drop is sufficient. Why am I going for a Signal Beam? Well, it was sufficient, at least. Okay, Ushana is next. And that is a bloody bulky Pokemon. Electros is the best Pokemon I can use because he has the most powerful Dark type attack, namely Crunch. But I strongly suspect that Ushana is physically bulky. And I stand affirmed in my belief. I am not so sure whether or not he is especially bulky, but he's definitely physically bulky. Okay, so I've managed to defeat Caitlyn, and as I was suspecting, it did cost me a Pokemon. It was more difficult than I was expecting it to be, even though I am the one that made some serious mistakes. Now Emolga is, Oricorio in this specific game isn't all that bulky, and I am going to, I do rely on him quite a bit for the next gym. And I don't know if that's such a great idea. There's some more potions for the next part. Okay, not full restored quite yet. This feels a bit like a waste of money because those two could have been healed with a much weaker Pokemon than a Hyper Potion. By a much weaker potion than a Hyper Potion, I mean. But a Hyper Potion is what I had. And now for the most difficult of the Elite Four members for me. I wonder if Electros will be able to accomplish anything at all whatsoever. I do know that Oricorio and Lantern are my basic top contenders to fight this fight. I think I made Stunfisk forget Bounce. So let's see how this fight goes. It's a pity they all only have 4 Pokemon. And I did switch out my Pokemon, Emolga being up front. And I'm going for a fly. That is quite a good idea. That makes it so that Throw cannot attack me on that turn. Of course he will survive because... Oh, he doesn't survive. I got a critical hit. That is a bargain. Sork is next and Sork has Sturdy, so I won't be so lucky again. And Sork will probably hurt me in the following turn. And if I survive, then I'll take out Sork as well. If I don't survive, I'm forced to go for Lantern. As I was expecting, the Sturdy kicked in, and I survived. He goes for a full restore, but that doesn't help me very much because my flying attack is very slow, so I don't actually get 2 attacks in a row. It's a pity I don't have quick attack. He goes for another full restore. If I still had quick attack, I could have broken that Sturdy and then attacked him on the next turn. Okay, so that takes care of Emolga. Emolga goes down over here. Maybe I should go for Jolteon or Stunfisk, either of those two. So I'm going for Electros. It's because Electros is just about to get to level 51, and it's for the sake of leveling up. That does level up Electros to level 51. Conkeldurr is next. Okay, let's see. Okay. I am sacrificing Electros over here for the sake of healing up my main Pokemon that I need to fight this specific fight. Not necessarily the best idea. Did his speed increase or decrease? I missed that dialogue over there. Okay, that's a wild charge. The health I regain is slightly less than the damage I do with that Shell Bell. But at least I now get a clean switching into Emolga. Oricorio. And of course we're going for a fly. That ought to take out this Conkeldurr. Strictly speaking, of course. And it does. Main Chew is next. Now Main Chew is quite fast. I'm going to go for a fly and see how that goes. And I outspeed Manchu for some reason. Let's see how much damage that does. It ought to take me out completely, but it doesn't, because I thought that Manchu didn't have as much bulk as that. But at least he doesn't take me out either. Should have probably gone for a volt switch or a U-turn over there. But it doesn't matter in the end. And I do manage to win this battle. And Oricorio grows to level 51. At least. Now we are going to start the next part of this playthrough. Technically we are supposed to go face the champion now, but the champion is not available. The champion has already been defeated by N, and he's going to make life difficult for us. But we are going to get our legendary Pokemon, and thereby remove our weakest Pokemon we have. Do I need to heal him up? That is the actual question over here. Let's do it anyway, just in case I need him. I think I wasted the potion over there, but you never know. I might just need him. Okay, Stunfisk goes up front, of course. I think it's because of his immunities that he provides. So, you are blessed with some very nice scenery over here. And this is a nice Rocky reference over here. A bunch of stairs to run up. Now if I could, I would have turned back and done the jumping thing as Rocky did in his match. And here you see the end of this battle over here. We didn't actually see how the battle itself went, but N has defeated the champion, Elder. I don't know how he defeated him, because when we finally get to him, he is flippin' strong. Granted, the rest of the Elite Four is also much stronger, but that is for another day. And we are now witnessing quite a sight. This is a very cinematic effect over here. At the time, it was the best graphics that Pokemon could offer. I wonder how you would accomplish that in real life. Getting buildings to rise out of the ground like this and slam ramps all over the place. Or are those stilts? Well, even if you could accomplish this in real life, I don't think you'd have such what is the word I'm looking for? Dramatic lightning bolts going all over the place. I think it would be bloody expensive to do this in real life. How would you support all of that weight? I mean, that must be millions of tons. At least they are not breaking the Elite Four building or the Champions arena. May I put it like that? Okay, so this is N's castle. How we got it there, how we built it there, I don't know. But it does look awesome. Obviously Sharon has just appeared over here. Is he going to fight me as well, or can I just go on? Okay, so he's feeling sorry for himself because he lost. And you're going to stay with Elder. The one time in the game that you are with your rivals, or at least the one rival, and he doesn't actually challenge you to a fight. That is so awesome. Now this is also an awesome sight over here. One of the best occasions where the gym leaders actually have value in the story itself. It's reminiscent of how it actually goes in the anime. Ironic that Clay is the first to show up for my defense, or to my defense. Someone help me out with my grammar in the comment section below. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.